Welcome to the first video in the Canelo'S Huckleberry series. This is probably gonna be a couple of videos touching on some fighters. I mean, I brought this up in the past, but I'm gonna bring it up again since we just had Canelo fight Caleb Plant, and now people are wondering, well, who can beat this dude? And I'm gonna say this, man. I think Canelo, to me, I don't see where the special effects is with this dude. I really don't. I'm watching him fight Plant. I'm watching him fight Billy Joe. He looked the same in every fight. Nothing never changes. And that's probably because he keeps fighting the same type of people, probably with little incremental differences that's slightly better than the last. There's nothing like a dramatic jump from the other guy he fought prior, you know? So maybe that's it. But people in the boxing world are always saying that these are the guys that could beat Canelo Alvarez. David Benavidez, Jermall Charlo, Demetrius Andrade. So I'm just gonna chop them down in these three videos. And let me say this about Canelo. I will say the reason why people are always comparing, like, why hasn't this guy been able to been stopped? Why can't anybody really get to this dude and beat him, knock him out, beat him on points? A lot of it is political when it comes to the on points thing. Canelo Alvarez he's the bread and butter now for sanctioning bodies now. So you're gonna have to go in there and put some pain on this dude in order to get them straps up off him, man. I mean, it is what it is. You ain't gonna go in there and pity pat him like Caleb Plant was trying to do. You ain't gonna go in there and bullshit around like Billy Joe was doing, like Callum Smith. You gotta go in there and convincingly outbox this dude or knock him out or knock him down. That's it. And when I'm talking about, it can't be no, oh shit, it's a questionable, like, if it's 6 rounds to 7 or 6 to 5, I mean 7 to 5 or 7 to 4, you know, it can't be like that. It got to be like, damn, this boy only got 2 rounds off of him. He's smoking Canelo for like 9 rounds straight. It got to be something like that. But let's talk about the first person on this list, Jermall Charlo. Let's talk about what are his strengths against Canelo and what is his weaknesses, and can he be the one to beat Canelo Alvarez? Now Jermall Charlo, he is an excellent fighter, man. Great power, pretty good defense, great solid chin. Chin has been tested, definitely been tested. I wouldn't say tested to the level of a Canelo, but right there with Canelo would be Jermall Charlo. I've never really seen him wobbled. I've never really seen him hurt. Same way with Canelo. I've never seen Canelo wobbled, only one time. I don't even think I've seen Jermall Charlo even wobbled once. I'm not sure in any of his fights. I've seen Canelo got wobbled by Cotto's brother. He wobbled him early on in his career. Great engine. This is what I keep talking about, stamina. I've never seen the Charlo's tired. That's going to work really good in Jermall Charlo's favor. His weaknesses, sometimes he can be a little flat-footed. I don't see many weaknesses in Jermall Charlo. He has flaws, like all boxers have flaws, man. Got little holes in their game that you can exploit. But Jermall Charlo, he seems like a complete fighter to me, man. He can do more than Jermall Charlo. I think Jermall is more versatile. He's more well-rounded than I think Jermall Charlo is. Very strong, very athletic. I mean, that's his key points: his power, his athleticism, and his chin, and his stamina. He got a great gas tank, man. So he probably can go 15, 16 rounds and the dude don't get tired. So what is Jermall Charlo's chances against Canelo Alvarez? If they were to fight, Jermall Charlo's not really a mover, but he can move. He can. He doesn't move as well as Caleb Plant, but Jermall Charlo can move. He can move when he wants to. Not as good as Plant, but he can move. That would be a firefight. Canelo Alvarez and Jermall Charlo would be a firefight. I would even go as far as to say there's a very good possibility that Charlo could hurt Canelo bad in this fight. If they ever fought, Charlo can hurt him. Charlo has head movement. I've seen him, his head movement has improved, like more, he gets down, and I've seen him kind of move his head a lot. He has that head movement. Like I said, his defense is not the worst at all. He has decent defense. But he's gonna stand there, he's a dog. You know what I'm talking about? Dog. You gotta have dog. Charlo is a dog. He's gonna bring it to Canelo. He's gonna bring it to him. Canelo needs some dog. You got one dog right there in Charlo. It's gonna be a slugfest. You're gonna see Jermall moving around. I see, based off Canelo, he gets tired, bro. He got tired in there with Plant. When his mouth start opening up, you start seeing Canelo. You can tell when he's tired. You just saw he gives off a certain look when you know he's tired. His hair look I know it's, they're boxing, they're sweating, but it's something about, he has a tired look on him when he's gassed. I'm gonna tell you right now, I give Charlo a 90% chance of beating Canelo Alvarez. Strictly mainly because of the gas tank thing, the engine. If Charlo goes in there and has decent defense, good head movement against Canelo, evade some of them shots, he gonna give it to him. He gonna give him just like he received him. We know that about Jermall. As much as he run his goddamn mouth, I'm not gonna take that away from Jermall, man. He's a good ass fighter, dude. If he goes in there and Canelo gets tired, dude, he gets tired, that's it. Just like Canelo smelled blood, Jermall smells blood. And he can possibly knock Canelo out or stop him, get him stopped by the ref. I see that happening. I also can see Canelo having great success with them feints. I see him having good success to the body with Charlo. Can Charlo take the body work from Canelo? I think so. Because what's gonna happen is he's gonna give Canelo some body work, especially when he get tired. The key here is knowing when to get him when he's tired, bro. Caleb Plant, he didn't know when he was clearly tired. Both of them were tired. Canelo was even more tired. Caleb just didn't know what to do with the tiredness, man. He didn't know what to do with it. Jermall will. So I give Charlo a strong chance to beat Canelo Alvarez if they were to fight. 90% chance of beating Canelo Alvarez. I talked about this, I think, a few months back, but I have to revise it as time allows. As these dudes fight other fighters and you start seeing different things that you didn't see before. Had to change it up a little bit, but I give him a 90% chance. I think I gave him that back then. And I'm telling you, it's gonna come down to Charlo's engine, his power, and his defense. And his dog. He got the dog, he got the stamina in the pocket already. He got the power. Come on, man. You think about that for a minute, man. So that fight could end up being a draw. That could even be a draw fight. I could see a draw. Canelo is gonna go in there. From what it looks like with Canelo, he appears to be a dog as well. Canelo has a more extensive resume, way more extensive than Jermall's. But I think this is a big test for both of them because they both have not faced anybody like each other. So that's why I said it's going to be a firefight. That is going to be an excellent fight. They got to make that Charlo fight. And now here's the thing I said earlier. I don't think he should get first dibs though. David Benavidez deserves the shot, not Charlo. He doesn't deserve a shot over David Benavidez. But I still want to see him fight Canelo. He need to move up to 168 and handle get some light touches or get some fights in to earn that. He might even have to go through David Benavidez. Maybe I'll make a touch on. I don't do who wins videos anymore, but I might. But yeah, man, that is going to be a firefight, fireworks. We need to see that. He has 90% chance of beating Canelo, and I would say Canelo has a 90% chance of beating him. That's an equal fight to me, man. But I would give Jermall Charlo a high probability of beating Canelo. It's just the way I see it. Let me know what y'all think. Is Jermall Charlo, Canelo Alvarez, Huckleberry? This is Rapper Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all later on the next one. Like and share, and drop comments, man. See y'all later.